My character, Emick Lameé, is a French immigrant working in the U.S. steel factory in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I chose this character because I would be able to develop them and use a lot of SFI, specifically targeting factory workers. Plus, Pittsburgh is known for steel factories and would be a great setting for my plotline. My storyline and prompts mainly focused around family and the home and work life of my character. It was important because he was a family man and also worked long hours every week. I tried to choose prompts that would offer a lot of sensory details as well as a thorough description of my character. Some challenges I faced were including adding SFI and developing my character's personality as years move on. It was hard to keep everything together, like with the prompts as well as the time period, as well as like trying to develop your character throughout the years. I overcame these challenges by finding my SFI first and building my journals around it. Also, I created a brainstorm plan before I started to create a timeline of his life so I was set and didn't have to go back and change things. I enjoyed this project for the fact that we had a lot of flexibility and how we were able to create our characters how we saw them through our own storyline. Do you ever wish you could return to moments from your past? We sat around the fire pit bonding over stories from the past when our lives actually felt like we were living. Here in Hooverville, we have established our own type of community, but each one of us longs to go back to the past. We spend our days scavenging for food, recalling the times we used to sip Coca-Cola and listen to jazz. We talk about how we used to have homes, jobs, and reasons to wake up every morning. Today, my daughter turned 7, and for her birthday, my wife and I found a piece of red ribbon behind an abandoned schoolhouse to put in her curly brown hair. For her second birthday, I remember giving Mira a teddy bear, and for this one, she gets a piece of garbage. Her face when she received the scrap warmed my heart. How did I end up with a daughter so amazing? She was happy and immediately asked nicely for it to be tied back in her hair. She was smiling so big with all her little teeth as she ran around showing it off to all the other children near us. They looked at her with wide eyes and told her how lucky she was. Her birthday takes me back to when I was a boy, and my parents would make a huge meal for me. It would consist of cornbread, green beans, corned beef, and sometimes even vanilla ice cream for dessert. I wish I could provide all that for my Mila. I continue to dwell on the past, remembering how good life used to be. My wife tells me to live each day as it is and learn to appreciate what you have in the moment. I kiss her and tell her I would be lost without her. Life is improving, even if it appears not to be. We have a radio near our shack that we listen to during the afternoon, and I have heard all about the establishment of the Federal Emergency Relief Administration, as well as the public works beginning to be executed and put into action in many places around the United States. Things are looking up now, and hopefully it'll interrupt the longing to travel back in the past and into hoping for the future.